Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome again to the channel. I wanted to talk today about a side hustle, and it's okay to be a hustler, and I say that in a good way. So way back in Allen Park, my mom had a garden behind the garage in the alleyway there, and it was a big garden, and back then, not too many people were doing that. We were like the only people I knew that had a big garden. I mean, we even had corn. We had carrots, the whole 9 yards, potatoes, peppers, of course, beans, you name it. Tomatoes coming out the ears, right? We even grew some pumpkins, and we grew gourds, and I just kind of fell in love with gourds, Some were tall and funny shaped and cool colors. Other ones were round, those things, and they have like bumps, like pimples on them or whatever. They're all lumpy and bumpy, and they were cool, all different colors, all different shapes and sizes. So me and my buddy, back in those days, I'm talking about the mid-70s, early 70s, and we would go door to door, pulling a wagon full of these gourds, selling them door to door for, I don't know, a nickel or whatever we would get back then. And, that was one of my first learning experiences as far as, it was cool to make money, because then we could go across Allen Road, go to the Tasty Freeze, and get us a big parfait, and it was great. It had ice cream and strawberries and pineapples and all this good stuff, chocolate sauce, And it's like, we always had our own money just from doing different odds and ends, of course, then later you're mowing grass. Oh, another thing, we always had a carnival. We had a carnival that we would invite all the little other kiddies to, and we had different games and stuff. And of course, we'd have prizes that they could win, but you'd just like a real carnival, make it kind of hard for them to win or whatever. But so it's like, we always were selling and stuff. So I'm not saying hustle in a bad way, it's kind of got maybe a bad connotation, but I don't think it should. And it's always nice to have kind of a side hustle, and in addition to your 9 to 5, in addition to what, buys the meat and potatoes, it's like, have a little side hustle. I remember, for example, this is so funny, we were brokers. We were making good money, we were stockbrokers, and, we were all making big money in the office, right? So money was no object. But anyway, I had a fridge in my office, and I kept it loaded with all different kinds of pop, and I wouldn't just give it to the guys. I sold the pop for 75 cents. This is in the 90s, and I even super glued a lock and a latchet or whatever you call it. So the lock, the fridge didn't have that. So it was just to keep the honest people out. But sometimes they would do a raid if I forget to lock. So it wasn't fun, but I mean, over a year's time, it added up to some money. I don't remember how. It didn't matter, sometimes the money's not even the point. It's just the fun of making the money. That's what it is like to me. And a lot of things is, like YouTube, it's okay. I mean, I'm not a big account, but I make a few bucks, but I enjoy it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it, obviously, but I do enjoy it. So I think it's a great thing. Just like I do Steam it, you can make a few bucks here and there, and it's something that I enjoy. And I get to combine my hobbies, I can do a video while I'm out kayaking. I can do metal detecting videos. Those are all my hobbies. I can be out on the boat and filming. My camera's a hobby. The boat's a hobby. It's like you can kind of bring all these things together and still make a few bucks. And what that allows you to do is buy more over years. You get more camera gear, you get more equipment, better microphone. It's always an endless thing. More tripods, more lenses, more this, more that. There's always something, but it kind of funds itself, and it is fun. So, but the thing is, people will kind of, make you feel bad, because hey, it's all right to be a scraper, it's okay to be a hustler. That's all I'm saying. It's okay to to me, it's like it's like even my Amazon links. See, I could throw a commercial in here right now. Say I've got Amazon links for people in the U.S. and the U.K. Right down there. You can buy. It's I'm going to make a bunch of money. It's just fun to me. It's like, can I do it? I'm learning something new. How does this all work? It's a bunch of discovery. So if you do, have a little side gig going on, sometimes a side gig can be really important, especially if you lose your main gig. It's always a good thing to have a little something on the side to fall back on. And man, I can't believe how the time flies. If you've ever done videos before, it's kind of like a time zone. Like you start the camera, boom, next thing you know, 5 minutes is over and you just think you just got out a few sentences. It's like so amazing how that goes by. But anyway, let me know if you cannot do a side hustle if you want to in the comments. I would love to hear about it and what it means to you, what you're doing, or whatever you want to share. I think that's great. I'm all about the interaction. So until next time, guys, I really appreciate the support. We'll see yous.